player. So let me show you how to play against Rus as like a tempo aggressive seed. So first of all, you want to do always a second scout with your faction, because you want to counter as many deers as you can. You don't want to give many bounty for the enemy Rus player. So you make your second scout, you search on the map, you get your own deers, you kill them, you already denied 140 bounty. And after that, you get the sheep, and meanwhile trying to kill as many wolves as you can. Looking everywhere, searching for wolves, killing them, and also getting sheep. The start is literally the same with like every faction. You have a lot of villagers on food, you send a few villagers to gold. So the early game is literally the same. You're gonna notice I didn't made a single military school. The reason behind that, because what I'm gonna harass here, I mean not able to harass anything. That what he gonna do. Maybe you're gonna say, but he's building the Kremlin so far away. Yeah, he gonna decide to not build it here, but maybe like build it here in the range of well, the range of the TC, and also protecting stone and gold, right? So let's say he's gonna build it here, he's gonna build it here in the Kremlin. So you're not gonna do anything with your early spearmen. So I was like, all right, I decided to play differently. I'm gonna grab my economical upgrades. I'm gonna grab wheelbarrow. I'm gonna grab let's say specialist pig, or I'm gonna grab the double broadaxe. So I'm gonna go into like a early economical push, right? Early economical push into a little bit late military school, but it's gonna worth it, because I'm gonna get Sipahi out of those military schools anyway. It's gonna worth it. I'm just gonna push myself into more like an economical approach to play Ottoman. But don't forget, you are playing against Rus, so he's gonna do Kremlin gremlins. He's gonna be aggressive against you. But let's see what I'm gonna do. So speed it up a little bit. I'm gonna send villagers soon to the stone. I'm gonna get all the stone I need. I'm building up a rack. The reason why I'm building the rack, because I saw that he has a stable, so he's gonna make knights. When we are facing the Rus player, there's like a really low chance that the Rus player making horsemen against you. Here they're gonna make a knight and try to harass your villagers. Also with the militia as well. So both with militia and knight will go to your base and gonna harass your villagers. So the thing you want to do is just make barracks, and after that make 2 military schools, set them on Sipahi immediately, make at least like 3 archer range, and spam the archers, and you're gonna see what's gonna happen soon. So scouting is a bit, I see that his second TC a little bit late, so I was confused as well. Well, his second TC is late because I remember that his Kremlin is protecting gold, stone, and food, which means he didn't get bonus wood. He could have bonus wood here, but it's really, really far away and not protected at all. But he's getting bonus wood here with a wooden fortress, which is another 180 wood. I'm pretty sure it's 180, 175. Sorry, 175. And I was like, wait, his second TC here? That's bad. Like if his second TC is here, right? He's protecting a second wood line, but he's not protecting the food, right? So I was like, okay, I'm gonna bring 2 villagers to build a tower here to secure his food. I'm gonna bring my army I made right now. Like I have a few archer, a few sipahi, a few spearmen, archer, spearmen, sipahi, and also queued up a bunch of more. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna be aggressive. Also, maybe let's try to grab H3, right? So let's try to grab H3 and let's kill some villagers. So that's why I sent some villagers to the stone, because I want to upgrade my tower. I killed his early scouts. I was like, okay, we are going there. I'm gonna build up the tower. And let's see what happens. So this is a crucial moment when I literally changed my mind about everything. Because I was like, okay, slowly gonna grind those H3. Maybe not sending villagers yet. But okay, this is the moment when I decided to go H3 immediately. So he's grabbing villagers, he's building the wooden fortress. I try to build my outpost, but sadly I'm gonna lose both of my villagers as well. But that's fine. That's still fine. He has a Kremlin gremlins doing some destruction against me, but also he has those villagers building up the tower. So I was like, wait, he's building the tower up, right? So I can just easily focus down with my archers and kill as many villagers as I can. If I kill a lot of villagers, and like he's on 2TC, right? So if I kill a lot of villagers and he's on 2TC, that means it will require more time to come back with that second TC to be worth it, you know, like to be worth it to build that second TC. All right, I killed already 6 villager. Okay, I was like, holy, I killed 6 villager already, 7 villager. Okay, I already made a huge play. I don't need to ramp push this anymore. I killed a lot of villagers. Also, he was not collecting this food for a long time. So I killed a lot of villagers. He was not collecting that food for a long time. You can see it's 32, 34 villager. He lost 7. Okay, it's time to age up. Sending all those villagers. Meanwhile, still making archers. Don't forget that I'm still making archers. So sending those villagers to the goal, still making archers in case that he gonna push me with a lot of archers, right? So sending those archers, a little battle in the middle, you know, like I don't want him to scout my base out like what I'm doing. So I'm killing his army. Because as I said, I don't want him to see what I'm up to, what I'm doing. So I'm a little bit trying to push him back, but I have a hard time against the militia, the Kremlin gremlins. Okay, at this point I was like, okay, go back. He gonna be ahead of me in number of villagers, right? But that's perfectly fine, no problem at all, because we already killed 7. And early game, losing 7 villager is painful. Trust me, losing 7 villager is painful. Okay, collecting gold. I was like, okay, now, Corvinus, the only thing you need to do is just focus to age up, send more villagers to the gold, and meanwhile aging up. The reason behind that, because you want your archers to be upgraded to age to the next stage, right? You want your H3 archers immediately. And the one thing I really love to do with Ottoman, you're gonna see. So the first thing I'm gonna do is make 1 mangonel from the Mehmet, and after that set it on RAM. The reason why you want to set it on RAM, because it makes RAM every minute. Yes, you heard it correctly. Every minute you get a RAM for free. A mangonel can be destroyed so easily. He makes 1 springer, right? And after that he just destroys a mangonel. And your mangonel is like what? 2.5 minutes, 3 minutes, 2.5 minutes to make a mangonel. You don't want to lose such a long time like in a production. Like you spend like 3 minutes to get a free mangonel, and you're gonna lose like this, like in a matter of seconds. So I'm pushing back him. The reason why I started to push back him here, because my archer upgrade is almost out, and I don't want him to see this. I wanted to protect his food, and I don't want him to see this. Okay, so I'm pushing him back slowly. I'm using all my Sipahi to focus down his archers. My archers will be upgraded soon, and you're gonna see. Look at that! Look at this, is so good. So you're gonna see that an H3 archer, and also with +1, can easily, like, he doesn't even have a best in upgrades. That, look at that, his knights will fall like flies. The reason behind that, because the H3 archers, using my own knight, getting my own knights, it's really important. As soon as you age up against French or any other civ, doesn't matter, it doesn't have to be French or doesn't have to be Rus, you want your own knights immediately out. So your archers are cheap, like really insanely cheap, but they do a lot of damage. Like, look at that. Now my archer has 8 damage against a 3 ranged armor knight. They can mow down the enemy knights because they are the H3 knights. So you want also, when you go H3, you set your military academies against an H2 opponent to man-at-arm or either crossbowman, but I must say I'd rather love the man-at-arms. So you're gonna see my Rams, I mean, first Mangonel is almost out. I'm still fighting him at my goal. My first marathons are out. Trying to destroy that wooden fortress, but sadly not unsuccessfully. But he's still losing knights and sending more videos. Look at that, he's sending more and more villagers. So Mangola is like, yeah, 30 minutes, 2 minutes, 15, 30 seconds. And the ram is literally 1 minute to make a ram from the embankment. And I usually put it on ram. Now I just stopped making mangolas, I just put it on ram. So he lost 14 villagers in this game already. I lost 3. Look, it's like only 10 villager difference between me and him. He's making villagers non-stop by his 2 town center, but he lost already 14 villager. He is trying to, like, I forgot these villagers. I forgot about these, sadly, because I queued up here. I forgot to queue up them here, sadly. That was my huge mistake. And because of that, I lost another 3 villagers, sadly. But you don't want to lose it, right? So yeah, when you are playing against this, you don't want to lose a single villager. The thing you want to do still is make archers. Just pump out the archers. They are cheap, they are doing a lot of damage, and also you can get +2 on them as well to kill those knights much more faster. Look, my ram is out making another ram. Sorry, it's not even 1 minute, it's 56 seconds. So yeah, rams are really fast to make from the magma. Okay, so you're gonna get to the gold, you're gonna get the stone, and you're gonna see why I'm getting so much stone. Because meanwhile, you are dictating the tempo of the game, because you're an aggressive faction, and you went H3, you have the upgrades, you have everything. So, remember what I said about pushing out and not letting to see this? Only 2D left. So now he is scouting it, he says, oh shit, he was here all along. I see that he went next H, so I was like, okay, my opponent went up to H3, it's time to push. Because if I push a little bit late and he gets his H3 upgrades, I'm dead, it's over. So I'm trying to kill his more expensive units. You can see my archers are focusing down his knights, because they are more expensive than kill a opponent archer. I tried to kill his archers with my mangonel, but sadly I couldn't do a single shot with my mangonel. So I'm trying to do a really good value trade against him and making more and more. So slowly you're gonna turn into like spamming rather crossbowman, but you can mix some archers as well. So remember when I said I'm getting the stone? I'm going on the map right now, building a keep and harvesting the stone like from there. The reason behind that, because you don't want to give also map control for him. You want all the map control for yourself. So you are aggressive Civ, you have a really great tools to be aggressive against your opponent, like the method. They give you movement speed to your knights. So you have all the tools, you have to use it. A keep drop on one of the gold or wood line or somewhere secretly where you can help your economy. Always important, always do that. He's doing some hit and run on my economy as well, as you have to do it as well. I'm still making rams out of the meta. I mean Mehmet. I think making rams is like insanely good option. The only thing you need to do is make crossbow, archer and knights. Also you set, as soon as you have the vizier point for making knights out of military school, just do it. Just get that and make knights out of it. Trust me, it's really important. Also, if you want to do a really good timing, push a timing attack, do not use the Janissary vizier point. So many people are ruining their games time because they are using the Janissary. If you want more food, you don't want to really go out on the map, just use the sheep that spawn you like 8 sheep. I'm pretty sure it's 8 sheep, the Anatolian hill. Use it rather than using the Janissary vizier point. If you want to do a really good timing push and more food around your base, right? So let's see what happens on the map. He's slowly grinding. He tried to get on my food, right? Couldn't. Sadly, I'm gonna lose this amount of archers, sadly. I'm trying to check the map, what's happening, where is happening, is he gathering the boar, what is he doing, right? That's what you have to do. Don't forget the Roost Knights have 30 more HP as well. Also, when you see like he doesn't protect his archers, as you see, send those knights in. Suddenly I lost a few of my archers and a few crossbowmen, but that's fine. Try to see where you see what is he doing. Check literally everything. Send your villagers on the resources all over the map. You can build towers on the resources as well, and be aggressive. Just don't forget, keep making knights and mix archers into your crossbowman. Mix archer crossbowman, mix archer crossbowman, mix archer crossbowman, and be aggressive. Push him. You don't let him to capture the map. Like you can see, he's sending trebuchets because he wants the goal, right? So he don't want me to get her this goal right here. So try to be on the map, try to capture more, be aggressive, send those knights all over the map, try to find more and more villagers. Like, I knew that he's on the board. Send the free ramps, like you're getting ramps every 55 seconds. Send those ramps into like crucial points like this. This is a really good point where you have to send your ramps, right? So you're gonna destroy that tower and you're gonna kill 8 villagers for free. You want to do that. Send those knights into his base. Leave your crossman archer at your own base. Wait if he gonna raid you, and you can easily kill his army. Look, my villager kill is rising more and more. Look at that. 62 to 83 and he's on 2TC, don't forget that. You don't want this fight, you want to run around. You're gonna say I'm gonna run away soon. So send your knights all over the place, find his villagers, kill his villagers, because you know that he's on 2TC. You cannot let him to do whatever he wants to do. The good thing, your opponent will go farms because he needs food. You see that, like, okay, you counter this, he doesn't have that much of berries, he collected most of the berries. You can assume that he's on the deer landmark, but I scouted it. I see that he's Able of Trinity, which Able of Trinity is good if you have warrior monks, right? So if you have warrior monks, Able of Trinity is really good. If you don't have the Able of Trinity, you get a lot of food. If you have Able of Trinity, you have to use the warrior monks and their unique upgrades to be like useful, the landmark to be useful. And also you can make warrior monks in 35 seconds in the landmark, which is fucking good. Okay, so you're gonna check his army, see where is his army, and you see that I don't chase the archers with my crossbowman archer mess. These are mostly crossbowmen. I don't chase the archers. I put them back immediately and focus his knights. Look at that, taking out the knights. That's like literally 4 knights for free. That's a lot of value that you made over there. He's trying to raid my base, right? I have crossbowman here, killing everything he has. Also, don't forget that I have the free rams. How many rams do I have? 6. 6 rams. He made a spring gold because, you know, like every people when you play Ottoman, they're gonna think like, yeah, Ottoman, Mehmed, free Mangonel, right? They wanna make spring golds against your free Mangonel. But you have to be 5 head. You have to be like giga brain, big head brain. And you don't make mangonels, you don't get free mangonels, but you make rams, and the opponent is gonna think like, oh yeah, he's gonna have mangonels, so I'm gonna make some springles. No, you don't have mangonels. You just set it on rams. You go over the map. You literally destroy things with your mangonels everywhere. It's much better than having a free mangonel every 3 minutes and just lose it to a springle that he just made recently in 30 seconds. Okay, now you just push into his base, just destroy the whole army he has, right? So it's like, what can he do? How can he stop you? You see that he has literally nothing. He's just transitioning into food, and eventually you win the game because you are dictating the tempo of the game. Thank you guys for watching. This is how my Ottoman beat Rus.